Yeah. So in the last session, we went through different macro functions. So let's go to a few more. Okay. So first one is qscan or scan. Okay. So mainly, what is scan. So it normally searches for a word, and once we give out the position of the word with the help of delimiter, it just extract the respective word. Okay. So we have in macro we have two functions with the same kind of illustration. The only change between scan and qscan is qscan majorly works to mask ampersand and percentage symbols. Okay. So what happens in macros, right? We'll have these percentages and ampersands. Okay. These percentages and these ampersands, right? Right, ma'am?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what happens is, okay. So whenever you see percentage and ampersand, so SAS always treats them to be macros and macro variables.
Okay.
Okay. So whenever we try to invoke or execute those kind of statements, SAS just SAS quietly try to resolve those values. So remember, whenever we try to resolve percentage macro, it'll resolve a certain macro, or whenever we execute a ampersand macro variable, it resolves the value of it. Okay, the same way, the same way, we sometimes happen to use this ampersands and percentages as some kind of symbols in our data, but in macros, those are considered as macro symbols, and on the instance they are treated as to be resolved values. Okay, SAS treats them to be, SAS, whenever we execute those kind of values, SAS will try to resolve them, but what happens is, on on the original scenario, they don't have any kind of a value, this ampersand and the percentage. Okay, they just says, no, we are just inserting them to be a straight away symbols, but SAS tries to resolve them. So in those cases we get, okay, we get um, errors because they no, they don't have any kind of a values. Got it, ma'am?
Yeah, Rachna.
Yeah. So before I jump onto this, so let's have a quick dive into this difference between QScan and scan. Okay. So the main difference is that QScan masks special characters like ampersand and percentage, okay, to prevent their interpretation as macro triggers. Right. Whenever we execute some kind of ampersand and percentage sign, so what is the main operation of these two in SAS macros is to resolve some value, right? But in our data, they are not pertain to any kind of values. They are just symbols. That's it. Okay. Okay. So to avoid those kind of scenarios, we use QScan. So QScan mask those values and treat those values to be as simple characters where we need to extract them as them some kind of where we need to extract them to be some kind of a literals. I mean a simple values. That's it. Normal special characters, but not macro triggers. Okay. So while scan does not and will resolve macro variables and invocations before returning the desired word. For example, we don't have any kind of a scenario or a macro variable assigned to ampersand, but we provide ampersand in our data. Okay, so it simply tries to resolve it, but unfortunately, it doesn't have any kind of a value. It throws an error, right? That's the reason. Right, ma'am? So let's go into this. Yeah. Here, when to use which scenario? To use personal Q scan when the string you are scanning could contain any characters that microprocessor might interpret as special, such as macro variables ampersand x, macro invocations, personal macro. Okay. So let's go to an example. For instance, I have personal macro A, B, C. Second one. What happened? Yeah. Sorry, I ran this example, right? Not required. Yeah. So we are, we are making sure that ampersand C, okay. Yes. You see here we have X NRSTR ampersand percentage A into percentage B into percentage C. Okay. Let's run this. Okay. So this is what this is. So for example, okay, for example, if I simply leave this out, simply you did not use personal analysis here, and run this statement. You see here what happened, ma'am? So what is the percentage A? It is triple A. Sorry, these many A's, B and C, right? Got it, ma'am? So this is an actual case, right? See here what's happening? The SAS is trying to resolve this particular value. What is percentage A? This A, right? Right, ma'am?
Yeah.
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 Percentage B, this one. Percentage C, this one. But on contrary, what we want, we don't want this percentage A to be resolved. Okay? So that's when we use NRSTR. What does it do? It simply masks these percentages wherever you find it, and treats them to be a simple special character. That's it.
Special characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So SAS won't trigger them as macros. So we get the data as it is. Right, ma'am?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So here, if you see carefully, if an unmatched single or double quotation mark or an open so if an unmatched single or double quotation mark. So what do you mean by unmatched single or double quotation mark? Which is, for example, if you have only one quotation in this way and comma, one double quotation, comma, one parenthesis, unmatched, because you see they don't have any kind of matched ending quotation mark. Okay. Or a open or closed parenthesis is used with str and percentage and str. These characters must be preceded by a percentage sign. Okay, they must be preceded by a percentage sign. Got it, ma'am? This is one of the case to be used in uh, str and another str. Okay, so if I consider this okay, percentage put the third word in X with Q scan. With scan, percentage scan, ampersand X, ampersand X, 3 star. So just by looking into this value, okay. So what is ampersand X here, ma'am?
That is the first word.
Sorry, ma'am. No, no. What is ampersand X here?
That is percentage B, and percentage C.
Okay. So with the into, right? With the asterisk, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So now tell me what happens. I mean, in general scenario, whatever you know about scan, tell me what happens here. So what value I get in this particular statement in 1102? So you know scan, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How does scan function work? Okay. So just we'll go with the basics, basic syntax of scan. What is
Okay.
ampersand x? What is ampersand x? It's a string. Okay.
Yeah.
What is 3 here? What is 3 here, ma'am? So what does syntax of scan have? A string, comma, the position,
Position
comma, the
delimiter.
delimiter is an optional. Either we can use it or we can omit it. Right?
Okay.
Yeah. So here, what we have? X, ampersand X. What does ampersand X have? Percentage A into percentage
Position.
B and percentage C. So what is 3 here?
Mm.
Third position I gave.
Position. Yeah.
Okay. Ma'am, able to hear me?
There is some disturbance.
Okay. How about
Can you
now?
repeat it? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So here I gave ampersand X, 3 and star. Ideally, we should be getting
B.
percentage C, right? What does X
Percentage
have?
C.
Total how many? 3, right, ma'am?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Yep. As per your. Okay.
Mm.
Go ahead, ma'am.
Okay.
Hmm. Next. The same thing here, Q scan. See what's happening. Previously, what happened? SAS resolved this value, ampersand X.
Mhm. Mm.
Okay. So no. So our point is a second into again run this part. What I'll do make sure it's Y instead of X. Because SAS already stored a particular value. Okay. Hmm. So SAS, so here what's happening is, if you see this one, can you make the difference between this one, Q scan and scan, ma'am?
Yeah.
So what is the difference coming up for Q scan and scan?
So in scan, it is getting like B, B.
Uh-huh.
Those are the
Okay.
value is getting resolved. Here
Result.
it is not.
Mm.
It is directly displaying like percentage A is first word, percentage
Exactly.
B second,
Ex
and percentage C is third.
exactly. So what we actually want, we want the percentages, not the resolved value, right?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So so same way. So here I use 3, so we get C. Here I use 3, I got percentage C. Got it, ma'am?
Okay,
The difference between
yeah.
scan and Q scan? Yeah. Yeah. The same thing for substring and Q substring. Okay.
Okay,
So let's run this. So we have A equal to 1, B equal to 2, C equal to NRSTR of ampersand A, ampersand B. Okay, ampersand A, ampersand B. For example, if I don't use percentage NRSTR, tell me what I would be getting. What I will be getting.
we'll get 192.
Right. Now put with substr, percentage substr, ampersand C 1 comma 2. So what I will be getting here? What I will be getting in these two values?
Uh,
So, I told you, right? The only difference between substring and q substring is we q substring only masks the values of ampersand and percentage such that macro won't trigger them. Okay, macro
Okay.
so SAS won't trigger them to be a macro values. Okay.
Okay.
Now tell me now tell me what will I be what I'll be getting or no or what will I get in terms of the first one and second first substring answer and second substring and second q substring answer.
I think in substring we'll get uh, 1 and 2 as words, and in Q substring as ampersand A and B.
I think for substring we get ON, and for
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I
Q
mean,
substring we get ampersand B.
Okay.
Ampersand
Ampersand B is it?
A. Ampersand A.
Okay. Let's see.
A and B.
Okay. So we get ONE. It is A. That's it. Okay. Got it, ma'am?
Here, can you explain? I thought it will come like ON.
No, we gave 1 comma 2, not 1 comma 1.
One
Okay.
comma.
Okay.
Can you explain
Yeah,
it?
yeah, sure. Okay. Sorry, it is substring. Just a second. Okay. So ampersand, what is ampersand C here? Okay, it is resolving to. Okay. Uh, with
It is one
substring.
comma one. It is only ampersand. Then 1, 2
It
means it must.
is considering a second. Let's see why is this happening.
If it is 1, 3, what happens? Can you check?
It will be 1 because I'll just tell you what's happening here is percentage. Okay. Example, I'll use percentage let C equal to ampersand A space ampersand B. Hmm. Ah. Sorry, just a second. So, we got triggered with open code statement. Okay, I forgot to mention quotation here. So, whenever you get an open code triggered, it is there's only one way to uh, close this. Just log out this SAS and then relog in. That's it. Okay. So that's the drawback of macros. Whenever you get an open code, that's the issue.
So in that case, don't we lose any data?
Yeah.
Like
No, many ways, we'll be only using the temporary data, right? Not the permanent data. The whatever data we have in the work, we'll be losing it.
okay.
Yeah. Ah, so that is the issue with macros. Ah, sorry, my bad. Anyways, it's worked. Okay. Okay. So here what's happening is, okay, I'll tell you. Okay. So here what's happening is, so we considered ampersand 1 comma 2, right? Okay. So what is 1 comma 2 in C? Sorry. So what is 1 comma 2 in C, ma'am?
Let's see.
Hmm.
Like ampersand C.
No, no. In ampersand
Uh,
C, what is 1 comma
uh-huh.
2? If you see this one, right? In ampersand C, what is
Uh,
1 comma 2? So here we only ran, okay, here we only ran this one, right? What we
yeah.
got? Ampersand A, ampersand B,
Yeah.
right? This also,
Okay.
this is an answer. So now tell me what
Yeah.
is 1 comma 2 here in ampersand C? So what you see is the answer.
Position.
It is ampersand A, right?
Yeah.
1 comma 2. Okay.
Correct? Right, ma'am? You agree it
Yeah.
on, right?
Huh.
So
Yeah.
what is
Yeah.
ampersand A? What is
M
ampersand A?
1.
That's it.
one. Okay.
Yeah, so that is the answer.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So I told
Yeah.
you, right? This, so that is the drawback of substring. When you
Oh.
have special characters called ampersand or percentages. So it internally
Mhm.
again resolves to the available value in the current session.
Okay.
Okay. So in order to avoid those kind of scenarios, we use Q substring. Q substring simply gives you the value of ampersand A. That's it. It won't resolve again. Because SAS has a
Okay.
habit to resolve whenever it sees ampersand and percentages. Got it, ma'am?
Yeah.
Clear now?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is what happens with everything. Q STR, sorry, Q scan, sorry, normal scan, percentage substring. Whenever it sees a percentage and ampersand, it simply tries to resolve the value. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. So in order to avoid those kind of scenarios, we use what? We use
Q scan.
Q
Q
scan, Q
substring.
substring. We have NRSTR. STR also masks the single quotations, I mean quotations and all, some special characters, but it can't mask ampersand and percentage. In order to mask ampersand and percentage, if you see here, so this percentage and this percentage and NRSTR, it masked ampersand, right? Sorry, percentages, because we
Mm-hmm.
got the answer to be percentage only, percentage A into percentage B into percentage C. Otherwise, what we'll
Okay.
be getting if we simply use STR, we'll be getting ABC into, sorry. Okay, so then this is a new session, right? That's the second. We'll be getting ABC, sorry, A, B into C, right? So,
Yeah.
so what did we get in terms of NRSTR? NRSTR, we got percentage A, percentage B, percentage C.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the major difference between NRSTR, STR, NRSTR, scan, Q scan, substring, Q substring. Another one we have, uh, yeah, B code and NRB code. Okay, the other one. That's, yeah, next one. So let's go to usage of. So any questions, ma'am, in terms of Q substring, scan, Q scan? Any questions?
So in real time, we can use this Q
Yes, yes.
scan, Q substring only, no? Why instead of using those substring and scan?
It's up to the programmer, ma'am. So SAS gave us two options. Either use
Mm.
scan. or use QScan. It's up to you.
But if we use like Q scan, Q substring,
Hmm.
we don't get errors, I think.
No, no, these are only to be used only to be used during macros itself, ma'am.
Yeah,
Okay.
during macros only. No,
Uh-huh.
I'm not speaking about general scan. For
Hmm.
here in this session only, we can use like Q scan or Q substring instead of scan, percentage scan and substring.
No, I mean, so what happens is, for every, for example, so in SAS, the issue is, I mean, take it as any coding language. First, they create a
Mhm.
normal function. Okay. Once
Okay.
they see, they have few drawbacks on it, they create a next function.
Q one. Yeah.
Okay. The most updated one. So that's what it
Okay.
is. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you can use percentage scan, Q scan, percentage substring, percentage. For example, your intention is to dissolve these values. So, okay, so if you use Q
Okay.
scan, does it no can it dissolve the
No,
value?
it will not. It will
Yeah,
not
yeah.
resolve.
So it has its own drawbacks. Okay, so
Yeah.
so what happens is based on the programmer's use.
We need to use the
Yeah,
function. Okay.
yeah. Next one, usage of multiple ampersands. This is the last topic, ma'am, in macros. So till now we learned only single ampersand. Okay. So let's see how does if we provide multiple ampersands, what will we no what will we be getting? Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. So here what is that? First is let A equal to B equal to C, and C equal to A. Okay. So now tell me what happens here, ma'am. At the first scenario, percentage put ampersand A.
We get B.
Okay. Right. Uh, just take a guess. What we'll be getting in double ampersand A. Just take a
We get
guess.
C, I think.
See? So how
Yeah.
does it work? So how you
For
how
first
hmm,
ampersand, the
okay.
answer is B.
Mm-hmm.
And for the second time, the B is C. So I'm thinking answer will be C. Two
Okay.
times it is getting resolved.
Result. Right. So what happens is first, so whenever you use multiple ampersands, it resolves from the left to right. Okay. So first what happens is
Okay.
it resolves ampersand A. So what is ampersand A? It's
Mhm.
B. Okay.
Yeah.
Once we get B here, what is ampersand B? Is C. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Then it
So
is B.
no. Oh, my bad. A second. Okay. My bad. Okay. So what happens is, okay, what happens is SAS treats two ampersand as single ampersand. Okay. And whenever it sees two ampersands, it treats those two as single ampersand. So what is single ampersand of A?
It is B.
Yeah. And now tell me this one. Now for this one, your answer might
Oh,
be correct.
okay.
Okay. So yeah, not tell me for this one. Based on the
This
about to.
is C.
Mm, okay. So what happens here is it treats first two ampersands to be as one ampersand, one ampersand, and what is the ampersand of A is B, and then again what is ampersand of B equal to C. Okay,
Okay.
yeah, it's C. And based on lab scenarios, what is this one, ma'am? 11:30.
And then for this also, it will be C only.
See, just see carefully. Okay, let's resolve it. What is first two ampersand? It's
B.
A. Yeah,
no,
B.
no. I said from left to right, right? Left to right.
Yeah.
Okay, what is first two ampersands? These two.
Like two ampersands as
Is
one.
one. Next one. Next two ampersands.
Mhm.
As one.
Again one. Yeah.
Uh, yeah. Now tell me what happens.
I'm getting the answer C only.
You didn't see? I mean, you're trying
Uh,
in. No, no. I just wanted the explanation, ma'am. I don't want the answer.
okay.
Yeah.
Two ampersands as one. And again two on again ampersand.
Mm-hmm.
Ampersand A is B.
Okay. And again.
Okay, again these two will be like one ampersand A. It is
Mm,
B.
B.
Yeah.
Is it
Let's try.
Again it gets resolved to ampersand A only.
Okay. It's B again.
Yeah.
Hmm. Next one. This one. 1131. Okay. And we'll split these values. Now
Yeah.
tell me.
It will be better.
Yeah. Hello.
B. Yeah.
A?
It is B again.
Yeah.
Okay. Why B, man? C. Why
No.
B? I don't understand. It's clear, right? So what happens the first two? Will be 1 ampersand. What are the
Yeah.
next two? It will be 1 ampersand. What is ampersand A?
Mm. B.
B.
B. What is double ampersand of B?
C.
Then?
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell me what is 1132.
Can you split it?
Okay. In real time, you won't be able to split it, but still. Okay.
In real time, we'll be using these
Yes, ma'am.
multiple ampersand.
Yeah, yeah, we'll be using.
B. C.
Yeah.
A.
Sorry?
I think A.
Okay, that's too simple. So what is first one? Ampersand. What is second one? Ampersand. What is third one?
Oh,
Ampersand of what is ampersand of
ampersand.
A? Is B.
Oh.
B, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, no.
No?
Here, here we get like three ampersands.
One, two,
Two,
three.
three. So first ampersand of A is
Hmm.
B.
Okay.
Then ampersand of B is
Hmm.
C.
Okay.
Again ampersand is there. So ampersand C is A, na?
Is again ampersand? Is there?
Three times we are getting, na? No?
Just to see the answer. Then tell me the solution for this one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
C.
It is your answer, right? See.
My answer was A.
How come?
Ampersand C is
Okay.
A.
How come A? Okay. First there are one. Next one. Okay.
Two.
Two, three.
Yeah, this is
Okay.
clear.
This is clear, right?
Okay.
Okay. If split this
Yeah.
again,
So, okay.
what is ampersand A? What is
B.
ampersand B? So what is double ampersand of B?
Ampersand B is C. Okay.
Right? So again, in this
Okay.
double ampersand, will be resolved to single ampersand.
Okay. So at first stage I'm resolving, but in the second stage I'm missing it.
Okay.
Okay.
It will be again C.
Yeah.
Now this one. What happened? Double ampersand. So how many we have? One, two, ah, three. Now tell me. 1 ampersand, 2 ampersand, 3 ampersand. What is ampersand of A?
B.
B. Okay. And again, what happens here? So we have double ampersand,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Hmm.
We have one ampersand. What is ampersand of
C.
B?
C.
Okay. What is ampersand of C?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So what is the answer for this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Clear, ma'am?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Let's
what
start.
is the use of this? In what cases we use this?
Okay. So in
Really
what case?
confusing. Yeah.
Yeah. So in what case we
Um,
use it because uh, so what happens is whenever style right. Okay. So what happens is we sometimes get opportunity to resolve to just do some what do you call this just a second, I'll just see if I have an example on this one. Uh,
because if we miss like one case, the answer will be totally different,
yeah, yeah. So what
and the
happens is
chances of error is more here.
yeah. So what happens is we get to use double ampersand when we have when we have to resolve in loops. Okay, in loops. S- So I'll just give an example. Just a second. Uh,
Yeah, this is really confusing to understand.
Yeah, so ma'am, it's not that confusing. I mean, once you start separating it by twos, I mean, two ampersands each, then it'll be more easy for you, right?
Maybe on practice it will be easy, I
Yeah,
think.
the only fundamental here is resolve it just twos. Consider
Hmm.
these two as macros. These two will become
One.
one.
Yeah.
One will be A. Final. Okay,
Yeah.
that's yeah. So whenever we have iterations, we use double ampersand. Okay. So I don't
Mhm.
have a simple single answer.
For me, it was like if we miss one ampersand,
Hmm.
then the
No,
answer will be different.
so here
So I thought
okay. No, the usage of here depends on so what no what happens here is I don't see any particular example. Uh, okay, let me use this one. Okay. So x underscore one equal one a underscore one. So do I equal to 2 to 5. Okay, 2 to 5. Person let I minus underscore 1 equal to percentage eval ampersand I minus 1, and let x of ampersand I and double ampersand of x ampersand I minus 1 am minus 1. Okay, let's try this one. Okay, so no, what do we get here? So first one, ampersand, so percentage let I minus 1 underscore 1 equal to percentage eval. Let me just, okay, no, we have to resolve this step by step. Uh,
Yeah.
okay. So this is the answer. Okay. So first one, we are doing a, so what are we doing? We are doing an iteration of 2 to 5. Okay. For what is the first iteration? I minus 1. So what does I minus 1 have? Percentage eval of I. What is I?
Ampersand I.
And what is ampersand I for the first iteration?
2.
2.
Oh,
2 minus 1. What is 2 minus 1? 1.
1.
1.
So, so here what I'll be getting the first value
1.
equal to 1. Okay. Next one. Percentage let x ampersand I. What is x ampersand I?
X.
The same step.
A ampersand.
No, what is x ampersand I? What happens if I simply use this? So it's x underscore 1, right? So, sorry,
1.
2. 2, right? So what is I
2.
value here? 2, right?
2.
Yeah.
Yeah, x underscore 2 equal to double ampersand x, single ampersand I minus 1. Okay. So the first one is all ampersand x underscore. What is ampersand I? 2
2.
underscore. What is minus?
Minus.
Uh, okay, minus underscore 1. What is a underscore I? A underscore 2. Okay.
Okay.
And again, what is ampersand 2 underscore? So here, what is ampersand? Just a second. I equal to 5, I minus 1. Okay, so what is ampersand? It's, x equal to x underscore 2. Double ampersand x underscore single ampersand I. Okay. Here's an example. So ideally, what we are getting here is okay, yeah. Oh, a second, ma'am. So it's not minus. So
It is only underscore.
considering okay, so it's considering minus to be. So let me try in my words. I have to decode this. Ampersand x is okay. So what is 2 minus 1 of ampersand? Okay, it is a underscore 1, a underscore 2. Okay, now makes sense. So here, what's happening here is, so instead of minus, we have so it is minus means this minus, ma'am. Okay, this one.
Mhm.
So uh, so what is happening here is, as per this condition, percentage double ampersand x ampersand I minus 1. Okay, so considering is minus 1. Okay,
Mm.
so what's 2 minus 1? It is 1, right?
1.
1.
Mm.
Okay, so first what happened is I'll go one by one. So what is x underscore ampersand I, which is x underscore 2 equal to, so
Okay.
it is double ampersand. So what happens? First it resolves the entire thing. So so how does double ampersand gets resolved? It gets resolved to
Into 1.
into one ampersand.
Single
Single
ampersand. Yeah.
ampersand. So single ampersand x underscore,
Mm.
what is ampersand I? 2
2.
minus 1.
1.
Okay, and then again
Okay.
a underscore 2. Okay,
Okay.
so what is 2 minus 1 here?
1.
1. Okay, in the next step what happens? In the next step what happens? So because we have ampersand again, right? We have
Mm.
ampersand again, right? So it tries to resolve this entire thing again because we have ampersand. So what is ampersand of x underscore 1? In
X
the
underscore 1.
just
A underscore 1.
exactly. So it is a underscore 1, a underscore 2, space a underscore 2. So that's the first answer which we got for the first iteration.
Okay.
Got it, ma'am? So
Mm-hmm.
there's a use of double ampersand. So what happens is, sometimes we get to have multiple iterations. So for example, if you don't provide double ampersand, so it simply it simply happens in this way. Okay. Uh, this, yeah. So no, it can't. So because we know we have to resolve this and again resolve this one. Okay. So it'll just give us x underscore uh, 2 minus 1, which is 2. Okay.
2.
Sorry, 1. So
Okay.
no, so no, so this is what we know we'll be getting if it is x underscore. So there won't be any kind of a ampersand.
Okay.
Okay, that's what so if you give single ampersand, for example, if you give single ampersand, okay. So for
Mm-hmm.
what happens? So what happens? When we have single ampersand, it straight away resolves. Do we have a
Yeah.
single ampersand? Sorry, single ampersand x underscore single ampersand I minus minus 1. Okay, so what does it do? It tries to resolve this entirety. Do we have
Mm.
single ampersand x single ampersand I minus 1 in this scenario? No, right?
No.
Yeah. So that's when we use double ampersand in order to resolve resolve if you have multiple ampersands and multiple things to resolve at once, so we use double ampersand. So first what happens is, first it resolves it to single ampersand, and again it resolves to what is ampersand I? It resolves to 2. 2 minus 1 is 1, and then it resolves to ampersand x underscore 1 to be a underscore 1. Got it, ma'am?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what we use in double ampersand whenever we have multiple ampersands to get resolved. So for your instance, if I simply use single ampersand and run this, see, you got an error, right? Appoint symbolic reference x underscore not resolved.
Mm.
Okay, so there is no x underscore. Got it, ma'am?
Yeah.
No, these values are previous values itself. Okay, Yeah, don't. But here the
That's
warning
what
is,
I'm looking at.
yeah, yeah,
Luckily,
yeah.
we got the answer.
Mm. So so that's the use of macros. So x underscore not resolved. So that is the case.
Okay.
Because why x underscore is not resolved? We only have x underscore 1. We have equal to a underscore 1. Okay. So whenever we treat something with ampersand x, so the ampersand value, so SAS treats that, SAS right away, straight away wants, it treats that to be it resolves the value. Okay. It straight away try to resolve the value. Okay. So on the SAS perspective, on SAS I, so it considers this to be a ampersand x underscore ampersand I, sorry, ampersand I minus 1. Do we have any value in this way? Did we,
Mm,
did we initialize ampersand A underscore ampersand I minus 1 anywhere in this program, ma'am? No, right? We only initialized x equal to 1 equal to A equal to 1, right?
yeah.
Yeah, so that's where we need to bring this particular expression down to x minus 1. Sorry, ampersand of x minus 1. Ampersand of x minus 1. So ampersand of x minus 1 will give rise to a equal to 1. If you see here, I'll put this down. So percentage put of uh, x equal to 1. Okay, this is the one. A underscore 1, right? This is what we get. Okay, clear, ma'am?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the use of double ampersand. So what happens is, ma'am, whenever you try to iterate some values which has multiple ampersands to be resolved, okay? So here, if you provide only one ampersand, SAS treats that to be a single ampersand and it's trying to resolve entirety at once. Ampersand x underscore ampersand I minus 1. So we don't have any value with the name with the name ampersand x underscore ampersand I minus 1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when we use double ampersands. Clear, ma'am?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we have minimum examples on this one. Uh, Try to go through the examples, ma'am. Double ampersand examples. Okay. Just search,
Mm,
just Google it. Just Google it. You'll be getting many examples on double ampersands.
okay.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So this end of macros, ma'am. We have only one more, which is proxy equal. I'll mostly, no, I'll tell you, ma'am. By today night, I mean, it's the same class today, at 10 p.m. or else tomorrow morning it's 6:30, ma'am. Okay, I'll inform you in the mid of the day. Is it okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
So how many sessions you will be taking to
Sing
complete proxy
just
exam?
one session, ma'am. That's it.
So
Hmm.
can you ask
Yeah,
Kamal sir to
yeah.
continue from
Yes, ma'am.
Saturday?
I already pinged him. I'm just waiting for the response again.
Okay.
Yeah.
And one more session, can you give on any weekend like half an hour or 1 hour session
Hmm.
to take a mock test,
Sure, ma'am.
like a interview type question and answers
Yeah.
session?
I'll prepare something. I'll prepare something for this one. Okay.
So not
Hmm.
this weekend,
Yeah, not this week.
maybe next week, any day or on the weekend.
Next weekend I won't be available. Okay, I'll try to
Okay.
take in the second week of October after 4th.
One second, wait.
I mean after
Can you
5th.
plan in the weekdays any day?
I'll see, ma'am. I'll see. Ma'am, I can plan it.
Okay.
No problem. Just one class, right? So I can plan it. No problem.
Yeah, one session so
Sure.
that we can know in which areas we need to concentrate and which areas we are strong.
Sure, definitely, ma'am. Yeah, I can do it. No problem.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So on
Thank you,
the
sir.
on this proxy call, I'll inform you in the in the
Okay.
mid of the day or the day end. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Bye.
Rajiv.
Bye,
Thank
ma'am.
you.